This guy, I used to like Philidom. You know, I hate that I'm doing this video about him. He's probably going to call me a hater. But I want to do it so that I can warn my friends, okay? You see him in a thumbnail 13 hours ago having a good time, enjoying his life. I felt bad for him when I started watching his videos last year. These are the videos that Philidom was doing, and people were calling him out, okay? Because his views dropped, he was struggling, he came back home. He came back home. He was literally like struggling, struggling to get a job. He had to go to Alaska. He had to go to Alaska to work fisheries, okay? Right here somewhere. But he's over there back on the road acting a fool because of bucks. You see, he's gone back out there doing the same shit. And now the only difference is he's no longer getting the views. This guy he has more subscribers than Austin Holloman. And he's getting the same amount of views that I get on YouTube, okay? This is when he was traveling huge. Then he came here, as you can see,
on the channel. So I'm real structured and focused right now. So I read everything. I read everything, and I know everything. But that's why I took this type of job, because of the flexibility. You know what I mean? I helped so many people get this job. I wrote books. I wrote a book, not books. I wrote books, but I wrote a book about working here in Alaska and how to get this job. So I'm well versed in this type of job. People think,
I heard this is a tough job. So this boy, after all the years of traveling, he came back. He tried to work. He went to this fisher's job, and he was struggling. Bro, this guy was struggling even to walk. Because for his age, I think he's hitting 50. For his age, he should not be doing this. Okay? He should not be doing this. Look at him. He's struggling. He's struggling. And a few guys called him out. You know, there were some black guys in the comments that really called him out and said, bro, you need to get your life together, bro. This is not it. And I thought that he was going to maybe use this as a way to raise some money, to get his life back together, maybe get into a more stable employment here and there. He did this for the season, raised a little bit of money. As you can see, you're struggling. This was a tough job. There was other videos of him that, you know, like he was showing the real deal. I think this is one of
the shift last night was pretty rough, man. Pretty rough, man. I'm pulling fish out of a tank.
You heard him? He said that shift was pretty rough.
Yeah, the shift last night was.
Bro, I think he's 50. He's probably older than 50.
Pretty rough, man. Pretty rough, man. I'm pulling fish out of a tank by hand. You know, he did it a little bit last night.
They said you over there last night.
Yeah, get a little redundant, man. You know what I mean? I'm actually good at it. I don't know if that's a skill set you want to have. What do you do good? I pull fish out of a tank. So that's my job. I'm a professional fish puller. Yeah, so it was a little rough and tough. Yeah. And then, you know, the totes keep coming. They keep giving you.
See, I don't knock jobs and people's hustles, but here's one thing I want men to understand here. When you do these jobs and you quit and you go overseas and you travel a little bit and you come back and you start again, you are leaving gaps in your employment history. So when you do that, you don't show any consistent work, especially now that the job market is shitty. It makes it very difficult for you to get work. So I don't advise that people do this shit. You know, if you're going to go do this, just go all in and do it, bro. But if you're going to go work, this is why he likes this job, because he can come in, it solves his problems for 4 months. He does it for 4 or 5 months. And then he goes back out traveling again, but he doesn't make money traveling. Okay, because the channel is not getting the views that he used to get. His channel is like completely dead at this point. So if you look at him and how he's struggling and describing how the job is, you would think he will learn a lesson from it and say, guys, man, let me just, you know, maybe save up this money. If the plan is to go live overseas, maybe use that as startup capital to start a business over there and be able to live there. That's not what they're doing. These guys are eating steak, man. Because I watched some of his videos. They're still eating steak every day.
More and more fish. So it's like, no matter how fast you work, no matter how slow you work, it keeps coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keeps coming.
Yeah. We're going to start getting a little bit more in depth, and I'm going to show you, different facilities and stuff like that. But, when you work for these different companies, it's how you can get more hours and stuff like that. But trust me when I tell you this, I'm going to keep it 100,000% with you guys. Once you go on 16-hour shifts, you ain't going to want no more smoke after.
16-hour shifts, bro. Man, these long names y'all got on YouTube, man. Art Brought New York says Philly Dom needs to focus on his health and what he can do to prepare for his retirement. YouTube travel vlogging is a young man's game. I agree, man. This is not for. I really like this guy. I hate that I'm doing this video. Because I like him on a personal level. I really like him, man. I think he's a good guy because I've watched him for many years. But I hate that I'm doing this video, and I'm a little bit upset. That's why I had to do the video. I'm upset because I was rooting for him when he was doing this, and I was like, I hope he can convert this into something more permanent and just do the rest of his YouTube as, it's hard. It's hard to let go when you've built something up to 160,000 subs and you're not even getting the views. It's still hard to let go. But the reason he got those views at the time was, COVID. People had more time off. People were more interested in the chicas and the beautiful girls overseas. People love that shit, bro. So it was the right time and they made the right money. But at some point, it's either you pivot into a different type of content. You got to be very quick with that pivot, because if you don't, then your audience is just never going to tune in. Or you just have to move on to something else and just just do YouTube for fun and just keep it going. When he made that video saying he was going out of Vietnam and he's going to start traveling again, I knew he was making the same mistake. And he's going to end up coming back. Only this time, he'll be much older, very unhealthy, and most likely may not be able to get through that job. And I hate that for him. And again, he's going to watch this video and say, Nana is hating on me. I really like this guy. This is why I hate that I'm doing it. But I like younger people more. And I want to use him as a case study so that you guys don't end up doing this shit. Okay?
After that. You ain't want no more smoke after that, because
I'm back. Ain't no glamour in that factory floor. Just me, my grind, and the ocean's roar. Self-preservation, stay sharp in the head. Sleep 4 hours, work 16 instead. Non-stop, turn struggle to a story.
Yeah, it's a 16-hour shift. So it's not easy, man. I used to put those 16 hours at Halliburton, and even as an engineer, I was like, God damn, that was rough, man. Got my blood pressure, gave me blood pressure issues for sleeping less, drinking caffeine all the time to stay up, doing engineering stuff. But then I was looking at guys that were actually physically working on outside the van. I was like, what the fuck? But bro, this is not it. So this is what he was doing. This is what he's doing now. And I want you guys just to be objective. Is it even worth it? Like you're looking at these, I'm like, some of his videos during the migrant crisis, he had a couple videos that made a million views. So he got some money, about 20 grand here, maybe 10 grand here, 10 grand here, 20,000. Where is that money now? Gone, right? Let me go to latest. This is him now. I want to play one that has a chica, because it's always better when you play the ones that have a chica. That way you know what he's doing with his life. Cambodia. Look at that man. They just put food in his mouth. Somebody that was struggling to work in Alaska got a chick feeding him. That's why he traveled, right? Like this. Look at this shit. Look at it. See, Toto, you know what I've been telling people, man. Vagina will let you do certain things that sometimes you're going to look back and say, was it all worth it, bro? You shouldn't be doing this at this age. You should have done this in your 20s and be done with it. At this point, you should be piling up on the 401k. I saw somebody in the comments talking about retirement. You should be, catching up on your retirement account, making sure that you're putting things in place, having a retirement strategy. And, you know, I'm not saying don't entertain yourself and don't have fun. That's not what I'm saying, bro. But this 50-year-old man should not be walking around Cambodia with some 20-year-old girls that are feeding him and he's all excited about it. You should have done that a long time ago, bro. It's not all that great. Damn, he's on a double date? A man getting 2 in 1, man. Come on. You know, and these girls in Southeast Asia, they really know how to play the game. Like, you see, they're all excited, camera ready. Oh, too good, man. You know, get a few. I mean, how much can this man even do at this age and with that struggle that he's going through? Come on, bro. Come on, dog. How much can he do? Hey, my man looking fresh, man, compared to them Alaska videos. Yeah, see, shit. My man looking fresh, all cut up. He got 2 with him, man. He got 2. Come on. Yeah, he got 2, man. I don't know if it's like a double. He paid for 2. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can in Southeast Asia, $40 a box. So, Port City, salute. Anyone over 21 is fair game. Yeah, it looks like he's taking them both, man. Come on. I want to look at some of the comment section. How many views did this get? He got quite a bit of views on this one. 5,300. Cool vibes. Cambodia is a hidden gem. Okay. Yeah, see, Bully got 2 Johns and he liked it. Yep, he's paying, man. He's paid. He took 2. He went for the real deal. Come on. Look at the irony, right? Some monks passing by and my man is taking 2 with him. Hey, so this is Philly Dawn, man. Don't be like him because he's going to come back home. I know he's going to come back home. You know, this time he's lasted longer than I thought because when I first watched his video when he was going out there, let me see how long he's been out there. He definitely has lasted longer than I thought. This is about when he was starting to wrap it up, right here somewhere. Don't waste your time. So sometimes they go through those emotions, they talk about it. Yep, this is the first time he left. So he left 4 months ago. It's still too early. Give it another 6 months. He'll be back. What do I mean? It's $40 per box. I'm just guessing I don't know what prostitutes cost in Cambodia. I've never been. Where is it? Was he in Cambodia? Was it Cambodia? Let me go back up and see. Somewhere there in Southeast Asia. Where was he? Where was he? Somewhere. Which one did we just watch? Yeah, he was in Cambodia. So he was somewhere in Cambodia. He's somewhere around that area. Cambodia, Thailand, Laos, all them places. Pattaya, Thailand. Yeah, it's all that area is just prostitutes, bro. Like that part of Southeast Asia started with the Europeans, so it's all them girls are working. Yeah. Philly Dom reacts to haters and critics in Thailand. Let's see what he's talking about.
So, Big Dog, thank you for your advice.
I told you, they all eat at restaurants. So it's not like they're going there and saving money while they're creating content when they do the live streams and you give them super chats because they don't cook and they're on perpetual vacation. They don't save enough of the money that they get from their audience to just go back and eat steak. These guys eat more steak than you would in a week. They eat more steak than you would in a year. And that's a fact because I watch them. I watch their lifestyles, because that's the only way I can create this content, right? I got to watch them. And
us fat guys got to stick together.
Down wave, yeah, we can't be dreaming your head. Oh, yeah, still doing chasing.
You think I ain't see that comment, Big Dog? Well, this video today is dedicated to you. Let's see if we can find ourselves some salad. I'm leaving my hostel, 18 coins right here. Right now, I'm sitting here editing another video. I found a weakness in pataya, pancake, potato. I don't care if y'all get irritated.
Channel my back foot. You're on holiday.
So you
Enjoy
say,
yourself.
all right, I hear you, my brother.
How far?
Huh? I'm from the States, man.
But where?
Oh, Philly.